Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Another episode of Loud World News. I am Daniel, your host of the Metersphere. How is everybody doing today? All right. Now, boom, 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 boom. Got a second for people to join in. And we will start. Oh, welcome. Hashtag Hail the Fandominus. Hail all of you in the chat. Welcome. We stand by Gina Carano here on F certain companies. Let's let people join in here in a second. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done anything live. I've been a little bit busy. As you know, the young one I showed off last week is home, sleeping right now. There's a little bouncer over there, having a good time. Grab your cup of joes. We'll have morning news. All right, let's get started. All right. Today, in our first article, we're going to cover more cancellation of Gina Carano. Funko ends production of Gina Carano's pop vinyl figure in wake of Gina Carano's firing from Disney Lucasfilm. The unperceived of Gina Carano continues as Funko has reportedly ended production of the pop vinyl figure based on the actress Star Wars The Mandalorian Cara Dune. On March 12th, popular Funko Pop news source Dispop shared an email to their Instagram account, largely received by customer attempting to pre-order Cara Dune Pop Vinyl Figure 327 from Entertainment Earth's upcoming restock, in which the online retailer announced that the first Cara Dune Pop had been discontinued by Funko. And ads. In the email, Entertainment Earth explained, "Unfortunately, we're sorry to report that the manufacturer has notified us that we will not be receiving any additional shipments of the Star Wars The Mandalorian Cara Dune Pop Vinyl figure you ordered because they have discontinued production of this item. No additional matters provided to us by the manufacturer as to why this occurred. Sadly, that means we are not able to ship it to you and have canceled from your order." So here's the Instagram right here. So pretty much, Disney is still trying to destroy Gina Carano and all mentions of her. Funko canceling Gina figure follows the footsteps of a similar decision made by Hasbro immediately after the actress was unceremoniously and underhandedly fired by Disney Lucasfilm. Later this year, sharing an Instagram post warning the dangers of turning on your neighbors based on politics, and in production of their Black Series and vintage collection figure based on Cara Dune. Toy companies aren't the only ones bowing to the public and assuming corporate Disney pressures regarding Carano. Just days ago, as pointed out by Carano herself, Twitter appeared to manipulate the likes on the tweets linking to a poll which found that respondents unwillingly both supported the actress and opposed his newfound focus on critical social justice and race theory-based politics. With this move, assuming that Funko's decision to discontinue the character's first figure extends to her second one, there officially remain no Cara Dune figures in production. In fact, according to research online shipping outlets, the only pieces of official merchandise following Cara Dune that are currently available to purchase are limited to nothing more than a handful of soiled shirts. What do you make of Funko's ending the production of Cara Dune Pop? Final figure, let us know your thoughts. So, yeah. By the way, all articles I'll be reading today are from Bounding into Comics. So definitely check them out. Follow them on YouTube. And hail Roof Korean. Part of me on Disney self-destruction. would be in under. Yeah, I agree with you. Yep. But that's not only what they did. After firing Gina Carano, there's a rumor going on that Disney and Lucasfilm gave warning to Rosario Dawson after firing Gina Carano. A recent rumor claims that Disney and Lucasfilm issued a warning to the Mandalorian actress Rosario Dawson about a month after they fired Gina Carano and lied about her. This new rumor comes from discovered Daniel Richmond via small screen. Richard claims Lucasfilm is afraid Dawson will be next after Gina Carano considered her past, so told her to be careful. Rumor Disney wants Gina Carano to issue an apology or in order to get the Mandalorian spin-off show. Yeah. No. Tell him to go. If he proves his scope back in December that Disney wanted Carano to issue an apology in order to get the Mandalorian spin-off show. We got this cover reported that Richmond posted in his Patreon. Disney told Gina Carano she needs to apologize if she wants her own spin-off. Richmond had previously claimed that Gina Carano had already been canceled. We got this covered, Scott Campbell wrote. Insider Daniel Richmond is now claiming that the Mouse House have nixed any plans to have Gina Carano headline her own Mandalorian spinoff, which has widely been speculated to be one of the countless Disney Plus Star Wars shows in development. Ron confirmed that Disney did indeed try and get her to apologize in an interview with New York Times columnist Barry Wise. Ron stated earlier this last year before the Mandalorian came out, they wanted me to use their exact wording for an apology over pronoun use. She continued, I declined and offered a statement in my own words and made clear I wanted nothing to do with the mocking the transgender community and was just drawing attention to abuse mob and forcing people to put on pronouns in their bios. Speaking with the Daily Wire's Ben Shapiro, she elaborated, I had a public at the time, a publicist. I had a publicist at the time, and they said, you had to put on an apology. This is messed up. This is awful. I did say the right after the tweet. I clarified for everybody that it is not toward one community or another in any way. And I also been watching celebrities apologize left and right, and very genuine. And I said, can I just give a moment because I'm feeling emotional right now, and I just want my own research. And so they were like, okay, yeah, do your own research. But you need to get on the phone tomorrow with our alphabet transgender section. I think you have your own section that covers only a certain amount of people. Carano continued, and I was like, I am feeling very emotional. Can you give me a second? And they said, no, you need to do this now. And so I did. I was like, okay, we have to do this now, then let's do it now. And so I watched their documentary and got on the phone with them. And they basically were two very gentle people. And they were like, we're sorry you stepped in what we call a landmine. I can tell you're not against us. They actually reported back to Disney and Lucasfilm that they thought it would be a bad idea to cancel me if they affected anyone, she stated. As for Dawson, she's already been targeted by the woke Twitter cult, as well after she accused of being transphobic assault in a lawsuit back in 2019, October. Dawson would address the accusation speaking with Vanity Fair in November 2020. She stated, well, firstly, I just want to say I understand that and why people are concerned and are concerned. It would be too if I heard some of those claims. But I mean, as we're seeing right now in these past months, and just recently, actually, the truth is coming out. Every single claim of discrimination has been dismissed by the person who made them. And you, as you said, the fact that this is coming from someone I've known since I was a teenager, the better part of my life, and who my family was trying to help, as we have many times in the past, it really just makes me sad. But I still have a great empathy for him, she added. Vanity Fair reported that 18 of the 20 claims against Dawson and her family have been voluntarily withdrawn without a settlement. Dawson explained the reason that all those discriminatory claims were dropped is because they didn't happen. It was raised by a very inclusive and loving way, and that's how I lived my entire life. She added, I've always used my voice to fight for, lift up, and empower the alphabet community, and use my platform to tell trans voices in fiction, nonfiction work, and I produce and directed, so I feel record is really clear. Nonetheless, the woke Twitter mob set their sights in Dawson following Carano's firing, as Twitter mob participants wrote, not just to spite Gina Carano, but also because Star Wars needs freaking trans actors, also firing Rosie. Yeah, so they're calling for her firing now. Another wrote, Ahsoka Tano doesn't deserve to be played by. She deserves fire. Fired Rosie Dawson. Well, she's the voice. So, yeah. So all these freaking Twitter weirdos going after her. What that Semitic garbage person was fired. She would wish you wouldn't fire us. Never should needed him. Yeah, well. All these fucking weirdos on Twitter. Twitter user Henry wrote, so glad Gina Carano is gone. Now can we please keep up the energy and fire Rosie Dawson as well, seeing it in her solid rants, man, should garner just as much taste sharing anti Oh my gosh. Stupid. So yeah. Oh, are you baby whispering? Do you know of any intellectual properties, fandom, or hobbies that the editors don't want to touch? U.S. to avoid, I guess, Alaska. No, they'll go after anything. But they have no soul or life of any kind. So yeah. So Disney is still allowing Twitter mobs to go after their actresses and actors. And most of the time, they're the ones responsible for it. Just we found in Gina Carano's incident, they actually were the ones who started the hashtag Fire Gina Carano in the first place. Because Lucasfilm has hired a bunch of racist douchebags who hate anybody who's not left extremist. So that's why Star Wars is dead. And what's also funny is people don't even want to work for Loom anymore. Henceforth, Benedict Cumberbatch declares he has zero interest in playing the Star Wars character Grand Admiral Thrawn. Doctor Strange actor Benedict Cumberbatch made it perfectly clear he has no interest in playing Star Wars character Grand Admiral Thrawn. While promoting his upcoming film, The Courier, Cumberbatch was asked about the character by Claude Stephen Winthrop. Cumberbatch responded, Grandma Thrawn, does he turn into Peter Cushing or something? Is that? Wanda would then inform Cumberbatch that his skin is blue. No, he's blue. He is a very cool character. That's a villain. He used to be under a blue makeup thing. I'm just curious if you heard about it. After hearing he had the blue makeup to play a character, Cumberbatch revealed he had no interest to play a character. He said, that's a straight no for me right now. There's no way I want to be turned blue. I turned the air blue very recently. No, seriously. I have precious time with my children, and I think of sitting in a makeup chair and being painted blue, and the amount of time it would take to do that, and then take it off. In the end of the day, it's not the right time in my life for that, he explained. Where's this world? Disney Lucas were looking to bring Grand Admiral Thrawn to the Mandalorian. Scooper Mikey Sutton at Geeks O City claimed in May 2020, I've held onto this for months now. I'm tired of waiting for additional details to put this out. Thrawn will be making live action debut, I'm told, possibly in the next 2 years. Then in September 2020, Sultan claimed that the Star Wars Rebels live action theatrical film was being developed and Thrawn would be the main villain. He stated, according to the source, the film has included characters introduced by the Rebels animated show, and the big bad is going to be Grand Admiral Thrawn. So, yeah. There are further hints that this historical film might be in the works at Lucasfilm, spinning out The Mandalorian as a connected show that includes Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and Rangers of the New York. Well, Rangers can be canceled because that one. Ahsoka, well, we'll see how long that lasts. And the Book of Boba Fett, we'll see. Onto the show, Kathleen Kennedy stayed set within the time of The Mandalorian. These interconnected shows along with future stories, blah, 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 for passionate fans, and will embrace our passion. Right. She hates the passionate fans. She hates the fandom. And will clearly this galactic story events. But it still all ends up with Luke being a loser. He explains, Heritage of the Empire won't be introduced exactly how it is on the printed page, but it is shadow looming over the show. Yeah, well, they already screwed that up. The rewritten volumes of that book. Because they rewrote all the Heritage of the Empire stuff, and they changed a bunch of crap in it. Was that point of Lars Mikkelsen, even Robert Downey Jr. playing the character? I doubt Robert Jr. will play it. Downey Jr. Yeah, I doubt he will. He's probably looking at Lucasfilm going, do I want to walk into that hellhole? Probably not. Probably not. So, as you all know, last week's hit piece came out for the Phantom Menace, claiming that everyone responsible part of this hashtag Phantom Menace are white supremacists. And the reason Star Wars sucks right now is because of YouTubers like myself and Gary from Nerdrotic, Geeks and Gamers, Eats a Bad Skyber, stuff like that. This bullshit is brought to you by Rewriting Ripley podcast. They brought together a bunch of misquoted tweets and parts of videos that, I'm not loading your crap. And they pretty much spun it all together to make it sound really bad. But it was just cut pieces of different things thrown together to make something, a narrative that was absolutely false. So these people are absolutely liars and pieces of human garbage. And I know Gary and a couple others are maybe thinking of getting together and suing a lawsuit against these people for libel. So I hope they do. I hope they bring these people to court for trying to spread lies about their names, and hopefully it will actually be brought to court and we'll get to see these people get destroyed, and maybe this will end this crap where people spread lies online about people trying to get them canceled. Oh, a little guy. Okay. Ashes out there. He's starting to wake up. And a video featuring a tweet from Jack Perno sharing that Abounding in the Comics article showing the exact opposite of what the video and the tweets claim they do. It reveals Disney is the one who's actually promoting the hatred and in fact hiring hateful racist people like Mr. NRAL. The Star Wars The High Republic show host tweeted back in March 2020, white people folk effing stop it. Your racism won't save you. Your ignorance is no excuse. She hates white people. They hire a lot of anti-white people. Star Wars. Our Star Wars community is one of hope, inclusivity. We do not stand for bullying or racism. We support. Yeah, so they pretty much came out full support of anti-white people. So if you hate white people and you hate people who may be on the right or center, you're fine to work for us. But yeah, and they're not the only one. Ariel's the one. Isn't the only hateful person the company employs. Star Wars The High Republic writer Justine Ireland tweeted back in January, I guess mediocre white people are still going to be on here. blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to even read it. It's not even worth my time. Gosh, people. Supporting the racism, Kathleen Kennedy, Disney, and Lucasfilm proceeded to fire the Mandalorian actress Gina Carano via a statement that lied about her. This is a pretty. They stated right that Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm and have no plans to hire her in the future. In addition, none of her social media posts discriminated people based on their culture or religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. This posting was fired or did not discriminate anyone based on their cultural or religious identity. In fact, it warned of doing so and how if one does so, it will lead to horrific violence. It's her tweet right here. Pretty much it stated, Nazis didn't start out by just bringing people into camps. They started off by allowing the media and other organizations they owned to brainwash the people into believing that the Jews were the ultimate evil. And so if your neighbor is a Jew, you should turn them in or beat them up or whatever you wish to do. So in that part of history, we had people turning on their other people for stupidest reasons. And it's happening now in our America where freedom reigns, right? Where a certain group of people hate another group of people and they believe they're not even human. The dehumanization by the media of one political party or another is wrong. And what she was trying to say is if we continue down this road, sooner or later, people are going to start getting thrown in camps, education centers like they're doing in China right now, or just being murdered straight up, just put to death. And history repeats itself, people. If we do not learn from history, history repeats itself. No, they lied about her, and they didn't even fire her to her face. They fired her on social media. And then the worst part is during a annual investors meeting, Bob Chapek, or I should say Chapek, Disney CEO right now, came out and lied even more about her. He came out and when one of the investors asked him a question about Gina Carano's wrongful firing, he dodged the question, didn't answer the question, and then said that he gave his little PR speech where we are all about inclusive and diversity. We're integrity, blah blah blah, which they have none of. See, Riff Korean. The mob is corrective punishment for. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what they are. Yeah, so he came out and lied straight to the investors' face. The investors knew about it. I'm pretty sure these investors knew straight up that Bob is lying to their face, so hopefully they won't invest in him. Hopefully these investors start pulling their funding. Won't that be funny? Because you can't have a company who has no integrity or honesty, who films movies in Chinese concentration camps, and then thanked China for allowing them to film their movie in concentration camps. Was asked, it's clear that there's a new blacklist punishing. This is the question. It was asked, it's clear that there's a new blacklist punishing conservatives in the entertainment industry. Disney Plus actors Peter Pascal and Gina Carano is similar knowledge of occur. Actually, they didn't. That was wrong. Peter Pascal called half of America Nazis. Gina said, beware of demonizing parts of people that don't believe the same things you do, because sooner or later, people are going to start dying. And then we're going to look back, so many years in the future and go, ooh, how'd this get so bad? Well, it's because, big companies own media and they don't like certain people. So they make the media portray certain people of political beliefs as devils, demons, evil. And while they keep funneling money into their own bot politicians. Welcome to our country. I don't really see Disney as characterized itself as left or leaning or right leaning. This is Bob's answer. Bullshit. Instead of standing for values is universal, values of respect, like human trafficking. Values of decency, Chinese concentration camps. Values of integrity, lying and firing people on social media, and then lying about it. And values of inclusion. Anyone who hates white people. And we seek to have not only how we operate, but the content that we make reflective of the rich diversity of world we live. Pretty much the world they want to live in. And I think that a world we should live in. Yeah, the harmony and peace. Yeah. Good luck, because the only people calling people's heads aren't the conservatives. It's your little buddies on social media and people that they send to hit pieces on. Doesn't actually believe those words given. They lied about Carano. They fired her via press statement. They not respect decency, integrity, or inclusion. So it comes. Not only did that, but they turned movies for China to make sure black people aren't in them because China's not racist at all. So it comes as no surprise that Disney's sycophants would lie about why Star Wars has been utter disaster under Disney. They are just following the example shown by Disney CEO Bob Chapek and Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy. They are lying. But within those lies, they actually expose the ugly truth about Star Wars. It's a company that hires and defends racist and lacks honest leadership. That's why Star Wars is dead. That's why that interview with George Lucas was really funny when he said, I've lost control. I sold my company to a company that I believed in at one point, and they totally destroyed everything I built. So he does not claim anything that Disney's made. He claimed I have 6 movies, and that is it. That was my thing. Disney can do whatever they want. They gave me my money, and now they can burn it for all he cares. So, sucks. The man who created himself wants nothing to do with it anymore. Can't blame him. Can't blame him. Oh, but that's the world we live in. All right. Time about 20 minutes. All right. That was the last article I had for you guys today. Some news. I have finished all my dwarf books. All 5. I'll be reviewing the last 2. I still haven't made videos on. Look forward to those videos. I gotta record those videos, get them out there. My reviews of those books. The dwarves are by Marcus Heinz. I believe he's a German writer. But the books are fantastic. I really enjoyed them. So I will do a review over those. I will also be doing. So I need to do a video. I'll have to remember what I have to do. But I had to record some videos. I had to do more recordings for you guys. I haven't recorded very much recently. How's the baby? He's doing very well, actually. He's very, very strong guy. He's doing good. Yeah. He's over there getting taken care of by the mama. Yeah. I'll bring him on one of these times. I'll bring him on. Show him off to you guys. Maybe when he gets a little bigger or something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, but yeah. Hope you guys have been having a great week. Hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy. Having a great time. Actually, it's been nice. We had a lot of rain this last week, so the sun's finally coming out. Thank God. We took him on a walk yesterday, so he enjoyed that for a little bit. But yeah. Oh, what else? New thing back there. Other than that, let's see what else I have to get covered. I'm still working on my book. I just got done with chapter 10 last night. I just got to edit it. 9 and 10, chapters 9 and 10. and then continue chapter 11, and then I'm still breaking down as I go. I'm breaking the chapters down, rewriting some of it to make it sound a lot better, editing it. Am I whispering when I'm tired? Am I when I really quiet? I'm not trying to be too loud. A little one sec there. Let me see if I can't raise the volume of my mic. That might help. Does that sound better? A little better for you guys? Let me know. If I sound too quiet, what you guys can't hear me. Testing. Do I sound good? Hello. Oh, but yeah. Excited. A couple more days and the Snyder Cut comes out, guys. I will definitely be watching that and reviewing it for the channel. I'm also going to be doing a section where I review seasons of Stargate. I am going to go into Stargate, something I used to love as a kid as I was growing up. Stargate was my Star Trek. So I'll definitely be doing that. I gotta find Farscape too. Gary was talking about doing a review of Stargate, Star Trek, and stuff. Or not Star Trek, but Stargate and Farscape again to bring back some old great sci-fi shows and bring them back into light. Are you writing inside? All right, went off. Oh, it's on fine. Okay. It's what I'm writing about is its own like universe, and it's hard to explain. Um, you'll have some of our history that will actually influence what's going on in the book, but for the most part, it is all interesting. I can't wait to. Bear with me. I'm on my phone at work. I'm a slow typer. HBO. No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. And just don't get caught. No, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Having fun writing it. My brother's gonna go over it with me. Here's a couple days. We're gonna have him read it through, make sure everything sounds good. I'm gonna keep going. I'm about halfway through, probably editing it. Actually, probably a little more than that. Maybe a little more, further than halfway. As soon as I'm done editing it, I got to get a hold of that artist again so I can get the cover done. I got to get all the copyright stuff done, and then I will be putting it on Amazon and letting you guys know when it's ready. So look forward to that. Definitely look forward to that. Can't wait. Get it done. It's been a long trail, but hopefully we're done before the year's end. But I'm probably going to wrap it up with that because I don't got anything more to talk about today. And I'm sure my little one wants to be taken care of. So, let's see. Oh, okay. So, I know this is not as long as I usually go, but thank you all for being here. Thank you for coming and talking. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please share this out. Help me get to 200 before, too long. I'm hoping to hit 200 before the end of March. So if you can get my name out there, share me out. Tell friends about me, whatever you can do. Try to get me, get me to 200. It'll be freaking awesome. At 200, I think I'll do another read off. I'll probably redo my chapter 1 read off because a lot of people said that I had some volume issues. So I'll do that, and then I'll do chapter 2. Maybe I'll just read all chapter 1, 2, and 3 for you guys the best I can. I am not a voice person, and I don't do very well reading out loud, but I'll do my best. But thank you all. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't, again, and I will see you next time. Be safe, be healthy, be good to each other, and Have a fantastic week.